Alright, let me just go over this quick sell that I took. So overall ranging sideways, almost bullish. Um, we broke this trend line, and also we are at the upper limit. No, we weren't at the upper limit, but we're just at the not even at the upper half of the upper half, but in, let's say, in the upper 35%. Um, can actually check this out. Kind of, yeah, about 35%. So, um, I kind of thought it was a good idea to take a sell here because kind of like a Model 5, right? So a limit order there because it was aligning with a midnight opening and a first presented FVG. Took a limit there. Thought it can't hurt. If I lose 0.3%, I don't really give a shit on an eval. So yeah, but it was a pretty dumb idea because we weren't at the upper limit. So this was just a retracement. You can see it at the market structure is a very slow down move. So you can kind of see that this is a retracement. This was not a good idea to take a sell at all. But again, I risked not too much, and I would have had a 7-hour trade if it would have gone to my take profit. But now it's at the upper limit. Now you could maybe take a Model 5 after it breaks all of that, and then you could do that. Or maybe you can just take a Model 5 here, but I don't want to take, this is called a Model 8 here, so with the upper limit on both sides or at the lower limit, and both are against the trend. So prices, both trends here, here it's against the trend at the upper limit, and here it's against the trend. I don't like these trades. Um, I mean, if you're shifting here, then I would obviously be open to take a sell. But yeah, that was just freaking. I don't know why I did take this. This was like a freaking D setup, man. Not even a B setup. I don't know why I took this, but just because probably I got fired up because I, let's say, almost took a win. Sniper entry like 7 RR, but got stopped out by one tick again, right? So didn't work out either. But here, this is the most or the best trade you could have taken after 10 a.m. Was a super simple trade, but I did not see it. I don't know why I didn't see it, but I just didn't like, yeah, whatever. So overall, we're bullish, as you can see. We are shifted bullish, right? We are at this. Let me just redo this, right? So let me just draw it up how I did it. So we had this almost sideways, not sideways, but like kind of like sideways trend here. We broke that to the upside. Now, I don't believe that this trend is going to continue like this, and this is just a sweep, and we go up like this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a new trend here because this is the low which broke the trend. Um, and so yeah, because we were bullish, right? I believe that we were going to break this. So overall, we're bullish, right? This trend is probably valid. Now we're just waiting to buy at a good place. So either we have a Model 2, which is right there, Model 2, or we have a Model 1 down there. But this is kind of like a Model 2 already. Okay, now it went down here, as you can see. Maybe you can have a limit order somewhere. Probably this is probably the limit order you would have. I don't really quite remember from which level it reacts to, but this is probably where I would take my limit order from. So we'd have something like this, 6 hour, 7 hour trade. Anyway, so there's probably three ways how I would have taken this. As you can see, we are reacting to this 45, so it doesn't go down there. As soon as we have this reaction, you can see that we are making an inverse, and I've actually studied that a little bit when I, take a trade. I usually wait for a break of the overall trend, then retest. Depends on which time frame. For example, let's say this was the down move on the Model 2, right? I would wait for this break and then I would enter to this high. Now this is the overall downtrend to a Model 2, so I normally would wait for a break and then I would enter. But as you can see here, that's not very optimal, right? If you're gonna enter like up here, you have to take profit at the high, which you normally have. Like this is not gonna be a nice target. So actually, um, tried it out. I didn't try it out, but I saw that it will work out. Like if you have a nice inverse here, then this could work out pretty well, and it did. Right? Oops. Um, the other option would have been that we take a retracement to the upside again, but because this is a Model 2, like a mix, I would say Model 1.5. Um, you could take it to the upside, right? A Model 2 is really just almost from the middle of the trend to the high, but this is a little lower, so you could say, okay, let's go up once more. But I would not have taken this at all. Well, we have 9:30 open, um, so aligning, right? Now you could take the same thing. We have, this is a Model 5, right? So you would expect it to go to the 50. Which it didn't do, so I'm just not gonna take that. Pretty simple. So yeah, that was the daily recap where I took a way too big loss, even though it should have been a small loss. On MNQ. But yeah, anyways, see you guys.